Hello, good morning, Ezekiel. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good as well, but I think you are better than me today. So you are the you are the winner of the first place of Audacity Capital first competition
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How does it feel?
It's just amazing. It's awesome. That among the many participants around the world, I was able to top the leaderboard. It's beautiful. I mean,
I
just
know.
amazing. Yeah,
Thousands and thousands of people joined our competition, and you jumped above everyone else,
that
placing
that
yourself
that's
first.
incredible. That's incredible.
Very nice done. Very nice done.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you.
amount of profit you generated, a good level of consistency. Very well
Yeah.
done. Very well done. We are impressed. So, as
Thank
a
you.
first place winner, we can tell a little bit about that. You received already a $240,000 ability account that you are
Yeah.
currently trading on. Very
Well
good.
received. Yeah, well
Very
received.
good. Very good.
Yeah, yeah.
And also $3,000 in cash.
Exactly. Exactly.
We are going to speak about that in a bit, but before we talk about that, and you know already, we will do that together.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I want to know a little bit about yourself. So, how long have you been trading for? How long have you been knowing Audacity Capital? So, what is your story?
All right. Interestingly, I've not been trading for so long. I started trading this year. That's
Okay.
quite amazing. Yeah. But I started to learn about trading since last year, and I want to give it to my mentors and those who put me through. They have been doing a great work. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I started learning how to trade from October last year,
Mm-hmm.
and it has been a wonderful experience. Of course, there's the part where I put in my hard work. I was taking courses and lessons every single day from October down into this year. I was taking courses every day. Um, I just wanted to be the best version of myself as a trader. And interestingly, um, I can see a lot of progress. I can see a lot of progress. I started trading in January this year,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just about how many months is it now? From January to September. So that's just my little
Nine
story.
months.
Yeah, 9 months. Yeah, of course, I heard about trading some years ago, but I didn't pay attention to it. I started to pay attention to it last year, October, and
Okay, that's good. So one full year of, constant efforts,
exactly.
consistent efforts, we can say, and you
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
it did pay off. It did pay off
yeah.
for you.
Truly,
Well done. Well,
truly.
really,
Thank
really
you.
well done.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
So tell me something more about the strategy that you use. You said that you
Well,
have mentors. So what do you look in the market before deciding, which side to take?
all right, basically, I trade the smart money concept, and
Okay.
I try to stick to my rules. I try to stick to my strategy. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, what I look out for, of course, the order block, but beyond just the order block, I also look out for a liquidity sweep, right? When I get a liquidity sweep, I see a clean order block, of course. I ensure I trade with the trend. Very, 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 very important. I trade with the trend.
Mm-hmm.
So you would not catch me shorting, when the overall trend is an uptrend. No.
Upward.
Yeah, yeah. I trade with the trend. And then of course I look out for illiquidity. There's the common saying that if you cannot spot the liquidity, then you are the liquidity. So I don't want to be the liquidity. So I spot the liquidity and then I take my entry. As soon as I see some of this
Mm-hmm.
some of these very important points on the trade, I take it with boldness. I don't hesitate. I don't hesitate. And that's basically how I trade.
Very good, very good. And tell me something, would you consider yourself to be more a intraday trader or a swing trader? In terms of
Well,
time frame, what do you look at?
Well, basically, I think I'm more of an day trader. Of course, sometimes there are some trades on a very personal level where I hold for um, more than 4 or 5 days. But basically, I'm an intraday trader. And if you look through the strategy, look through my history, you will discover that my trade is basically between one maximum 2 days, maximum two
Mhm.
days. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, okay. When it comes to assets, do you have a favorite pair or a favorite asset class that you like to trade, or it doesn't matter for you?
Well, I trade basically four assets. I trade the gold. I trade um ETH, Ethereum.
Okay.
That's the only crypto pair I trade. I trade GBP, JPY,
Mm-hmm.
right, GJ, and then I trade the index JAK 30. That's basically the four pairs that I mean, and any trade I'm taking has to just be these two because I've over time learned to master how they move. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I stick with them.
That's good. That's actually very, very good. Especially,
Thank you.
you do have accumulated some experience, but we can say that you are still new. So I think that you did the exactly, well, the most right, in my opinion, of course, things to do. Focus on a few asset classes, learn how
Yeah,
to master them, try to is we are not in trading, we are not in the game of anticipating the moves. Okay,
exactly,
we
exactly.
need to react to what happened. We wait for the confirmations, and I think that you can agree with me because it's part of your strategy as well.
Very well,
And then
very well.
you take the position in the market. But when you constantly look to at the same assets, history tends to repeat itself. So you kind
Yeah,
of like
again
learn
and again.
the behavior of a specific asset pair. So yeah, well done, well done.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
thank you so much.
So tell me something. How did you discover our competition? How did you discover Audacity Capital? Were you already one of our traders? Where did you learn about the competition that we were running?
All right. Because of my passion to trade and how much I just want to keep improving myself, sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
just go out, look out for competition. I don't want to just be satisfied with mediocrity. I
Mm-hmm.
want to look out for um, good traders around the world, and I want to compete with them. I want,
Mm.
I want to, I want something that's going to dare me. So I went on Google and I searched for a monthly competition, and then it popped up. And as soon as it popped up, I registered and I started. So I didn't hear it from nobody at any point in time. I just went on Google and searched, and I saw. Um, I can't even remember exactly how it happened, but then I saw that Audacity Capital competition, and I registered for it, and I
That's
started
good.
it. And interestingly, I'm already recommending it to some people around me already.
Of course, of course. Well, based on your great experience, I think that they will want to join as well.
Exactly, exactly,
So
exactly.
tell me, how was the overall journey of this 1 month competition?
Well, it was so interesting. Now one of the things I have learned to do over time, some people um take trading so seriously
Mm-hmm.
that they just want to trade every time. I don't know, for lack of better word, they take it so serious that they want to trade every single time, whether their setup shows up or not. But for me, I just take it as a game of probability. So I
Mm-hmm.
sometimes just relax and wait for my setup. As soon as it comes, I just take it. I just take it. So for me, I was just enjoying what I was doing. I was enjoying. I didn't put myself in any place where I'll become over pressured.
I
Right?
see.
Yeah, yeah. So that's just how I went about the competition. When
Very
when I
good.
got to a certain level, I just felt, okay, this is enough. This is enough. Let me just. So that's just how I treated.
You know what? I think that in less than 1 year of experience, you basically managed to unlock what the majority of traders struggle for years and years before receiving,
I think,
getting to consistent profitability. You managed to master your psychology.
yeah,
You
I think
managed
so.
to not get into this game of over trading, of being constantly in the market, because
Yeah,
sometimes people do think that in order to be a trader you need to constantly have a position open in the market, and there is
yeah, that's true.
nothing more wrong than that.
That's true. That's true.
Sometimes the best trade that you take is the one that you don't take at all, because it saves you money.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, true. Very, very, very true.
Tell
I
me
can really.
something more. Tell me something more about your risk. How do you manage your risk?
All right. What I ensure I do every trade I take, my risk, I ensure that it's at least 1:3, right?
Okay.
And if yeah, at least 1:3, so that if I'm risking, for example, $1,000 on the trade, I want to ensure that I get at least $3,000. And the whole idea of this is trading is a game of probability. And since it's a game of probability, I have to accept the fact that I'm not in control of the market, right? Just like you said, I only react to whatever is happening in the market. And having this understanding, I ensure that I take high probability trades, and at least a trade that's going to feed me back with at least 1:3, just in case it goes against me. The next trade is going to make up for my deficiency. So that's just basically how I do my trading.
That's good. That's good. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so let me ask you something. Are you looking to become a full-time trader, or is it something that you want to do on a side as a second source of income, let's say?
Well, I am looking out to be a full-time trader. Of course, I believe also in diversifying resources,
Mm-hmm.
and I have reasons for that. The reason why I believe so is so that, when you stick to only trading, there are times where some bills will yell at you,
Mm-hmm.
a bit triggered by necessities, and then you see yourself taking low probability trades. So as much as I want to give trading so much of my attention, I also think that it's important to diversify your resources so that you don't get too pressured.
Okay, okay. Now we are going to get into the interesting part of this interview. So after you told us, a little bit about yourself, about your strategy, about how you approached and won this competition. As we mentioned, you already received your 2000 and 240K account. Now we are going to process for you your payment. Before we do that, and I already asked the team to release the payment for you so that we can verify that live. Tell me, $3,000 is a decent amount of money. It's a good amount of money. What are you planning? What are you planning to do with that?
Well, that's quite a lot to do with it. So much that I may not be able to delineate all of it here, but of course, I want to still improve myself in trading. I plan to also learn more things. I don't believe that I'm there yet, right? And one of the ways to improve yourself is to learn more,
Yes.
take courses. I still plan to do that. Sometimes, interestingly, some people who knew me when I started learning how to trade, they feel that I've been able to achieve a feat, and that's true. That's true, right? That's very true. But then I still believe that there is always room for improvement. Then, of course, I also want to reach out to people, put smiles on the faces of quite a number of people. It's part of what I love to do. I just want somebody to be happy somewhere. So these are some of the things I plan to do with the funds when it's being released.
That's good. That's very good. But I hope that you can also like use some of them, at least a part of them, to enjoy that a little bit. It's a competition. You won. You
Exactly.
need to
Very important.
enjoy. Rewards are important, and I think
Very
this is the most amazing. This is the most amazing thing about trading. The fact
Yeah,
that
true.
you put your effort in, and eventually you manage to get the results that you are waiting for. So
Yeah.
again, very, very much
In order to
congratulations from
appreciate
our
yourself.
side.
That's true. Thank you. Thank
Exactly.
you.
You need to reward yourself. This
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
like the little pleasures in life. You need to learn how to enjoy the little
That's true.
rewards that you get.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, let's just wait a couple of minutes so that we can get the confirmation that everything is done from our side and well received from your side as well. But tell me something more about your setup. Do you also, because we spoke a little bit about your strategy, you didn't mention any indicator, nothing like that. You just don't use them at all. It's just plain
Well,
support, resistance, market structure, price actions, and all of that.
okay. I don't use indicators, and the reason is because most of the indicators that you find out there, most of it, not all, but most of it are lagging. So
All of them.
yeah, of course. I just want to be a bit I just want to manage my words, but then all of them are lagging. So I'm very, very careful. I don't want to get a signal from them when the move has already happened. So what I basically do is I do my top-down analysis. I begin to analyze from my daily time frame. Yeah, I begin as far as daily time frame. I move to the 4 hours, I move to the 2 hours, I move to 1 hour, just helping me to refine my entry
I
points.
see.
Yeah, eventually I execute my trade on the 15-minute time frame. So I begin to analyze from daily time frame, but I execute on the 15-minute time frame.
That's interesting. Tell me something else. I know I have a lot of questions. I'm a very curious person in general, but you mentioned that you mainly focus on 4 assets. Do you have a favorite one?
Yeah, well, now it depends of course, the market condition changes over time. Over time. For example, in August, the way gold was moving is different from the way it's moving right now. Maybe because of the summer and all of it. But then it depends on the market condition. Market condition determines a lot. But left to me, I love to trade GBP, JPY, and JAR. I love it.
I remember that there was one of our traders in-house that he was only trading on GJ.
Wow.
Only trading on pound yen.
GJ is always amazing. Such a beautiful thing.
True. I think it's very, very smooth. So I received.
I just received this now. I just received this.
So exactly, I just received the communication from the team that we managed to sort out your payment. It should be already with you.
I'm just notification already. Thank you so much, Audacity Capital. Thank you. This is beautiful.
It's a pleasure for us. It's a pleasure to have this interview with you and to getting to know you. And we really hope that this is just the start of a future profitable partnership for both of us.
Yeah, true.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you again, Ezekiel. Again, congratulations. And now you can go and spend those money.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Audacity Capital. Thank you, all the team who put all of this together. I'm truly, truly grateful. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah,
Bye.
you too. Bye.
Bye, Ezekiel.